Hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's great. Me, myself, I'm great. I allow myself to be great. And I also hope you allow yourself to be great also. So today, I want to speak of, how we're in the times. They call it the end times. But it's the end times for the authorities that have had us oppressed. And, we're finally walking through that. We're in Exodus right now. We are walking through the valley. We're escaping Egypt. And we're going to the Holy Land. And I don't know what everyone else is going, but personally, in my experience, I have been at war with my flesh. I've been at war with my body. I've been at war with my cravings. I've been at war, and at times they do win. My cravings win. My fleshly cravings win. And I allowed myself to find a balance which will allow me to, experience what I'm meant to experience, but also make sure that I'm feeding my soul, that I'm making sure that my spirit is in a well place. Because through all this distractions, through all this work life, through the busy 9 to 5, through even, working all day, if you do, side jobs, finding your purpose, through all that, doing things that you love, that you truly enjoy, being in the moment, all this takes a lot of work, a lot of practice. Being grateful takes a lot of practice. Being grateful for your experiences takes a lot of practice. And our consciousness doesn't measure time. So right now I could be speaking to you at a whole different, experience level. And the experience that I'm giving you right now will last forever, will be eternal. Doesn't matter what day or time it is, this experience that I'm giving you right now is an eternal experience. Feel that. It's great. So your consciousness isn't aware of what time it is. To an extent it is. But your spirit knows what time it is. We feel it. We can feel what time it is. And our flesh doesn't care about what time it is. It just cares about what it wants to experience, what it wants to feel. Hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's great. Me, myself, I'm great. I allow myself to be great. And I also hope you allow yourself to be great also. So today, I want to speak of, how we're in the times. They call it the end times. But it's the end times for the authorities that have had us oppressed. And, we're finally walking through that. We're in Exodus right now. We are walking through the valley. We're escaping Egypt. And we're going to the Holy Land. And I don't know what everyone else is going, but personally, in my experience, I have been at war with my flesh. I've been at war with my body. I've been at war with my cravings. I've been at war, and at times they do win. My cravings win. My fleshly cravings win. And I allowed myself to find a balance which will allow me to, experience what I'm meant to experience, but also make sure that I'm feeding my soul, that I'm making sure that my spirit is in a well place, because through all this distractions, through all this work life, through the busy 9 to 5, through even, working all day, if you do, side jobs, finding your purpose, through all that, doing things that you love, that you truly enjoy, being in the moment, all this takes a lot of work, a lot of practice. Being grateful takes a lot of practice. Being grateful for your experiences takes a lot of practice. And our consciousness doesn't measure time. So right now I could be speaking to you at a whole different, experience level. And the experience that I'm giving you right now will last forever, will be eternal. Doesn't matter what day or time it is, this experience that I'm giving you right now is an eternal experience. Feel that. It's great. So your consciousness isn't aware of what time it is. To an extent it is, but your spirit knows what time it is. We feel it. We can feel what time it is. And our flesh doesn't care about what time it is. It just cares about what it wants to experience, what it wants to feel. Yes, okay. Thank you for that. All right. So right now the matrix is testing. But like I said, the flesh is going to test. And this is my list of the signs of the times, or as I call it, the signs of the vibes. The vibes are changing. The shift is changing. And so here it is, okay? The first one for me, in my experience, is the floods and the earthquakes. Where I live, we haven't had a flood, I would say, in this gratitude, in this extreme, to this level, ever here. Or let's say maybe like in the 50s, but, the earthquake that I experienced, the flood that I experienced here was pretty, devastating. And I couldn't imagine what they haven't reported, and what they do report, is houses, they got, destroyed. And a lot of these are in communities where people are retired, or there are new homes, new owners, and areas where, big business, the land, we all know how it is. They want the land, they want properties, they don't want us here. So one way of getting us out is flooding us out. And I could see that. I could see, I've seen that. But that's one thing. They're trying to destroy us, destroy our foundations with this flood. Because a lot of these things, I believe, could have been prevented. And how could it have been prevented? Well, better systems, of course. But that's in due time. We got to understand right now, we're living in these times where the authorities, those with the authority, don't care about the people, don't care about livelihoods, don't care about, actually making things work better and, just for everyone to be safe. They don't care about that. They don't care about, we should have free energy. We should have free water. We should have free travel. Things should be very different, but they're not right now. Okay, and these earthquakes that are going on. There was an earthquake right now in Taiwan. There's an earthquake in New York. Like, Cali's next, so they say. And if you're in Cali, if you're in California, be safe. And, just pray up. I hope your heart's in a good place. And, earthquakes all over the world, obviously, they're the birth pains of the new life that's coming, new authority, new, you know, a lot of magical stuff's happening, like these wealth transitions. And I don't believe people understand what I mean by wealth transitions. It's how it says, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So a lot of those that are on top are just gonna fall, and it's gonna look like the stock market. Just something's gonna just flip the switch, and it's happening as we speak. A lot of people are becoming millionaires with this crypto. People are becoming, you know, new entrepreneurs. People are being able to do things and live their life and not have to be oppressed. They're walking in their own path, and they're doing things that they enjoy without, you know, having to sell themselves out. And yes, you know, make videos, make music, write books, amazing things that, you know, help the world move forward. And that's wealth transition, you know? Like, wealth isn't just money. Wealth is knowledge. Wealth is skills. Wealth is, you know, a lot of things. Because once AI takes over, which it is, which is sad, people with skills are still going to be, you know, they're going to be wanted. But people who, right now, everyone that's coding, you know, like working for Google, Apple, stuff like that, I don't want to wish them bad or nothing. But once AI takes your job because they no longer need you, you know, it's gonna come back to the who could use their hands to build and fix, and that's real, and to create, because people aren't gonna like that AI art, but I don't know. And these eclipses, the solar lunar eclipse, those are energy shifts, and they don't want us to experience that either. In my city, it was raining while the lunar eclipse was going on. There was so many clouds, but the whole week was nice, and I believe they are able to control the weather. So with this coming up solar eclipse, they're deciding to shoot rockets at it. They're deciding to do CERN tests. They're deciding to do a bunch of things all of a sudden on the day of a solar eclipse. There's energy there. There's a lot of energy. There's something going on. And this goes back to me saying that we're escaping Egypt, because they're using things from Egyptian times. Things haven't changed. Like, we're being lied to. Like I was saying, the SpaceX rockets, like they shot, you know, in Cali, California, they shot 2 of them in less than like 2 weeks. Like, what are they really testing? What are they doing? What are they preventing? What are they blocking? What are they, you know? They say they're just, you know, they're doing something more. You know, they're trying to either escape the firmament, which they can't because something's about to happen, or they're blocking the sky. And with these wars going on, all these wars, they're keeping people so low frequency with fear, with hatred, division, you know, guilt, shame. Like, I'm pretty sure people are just taking orders and doing these things because they need to feed their families, and this is the jobs they took. But, you know, they're trying to make a better country, but don't realize, like, we shouldn't be fighting one another. We're human. We're humanity. We should be looking out for one another. We should be, you know, helping each other up, you know, being in a group, taking care of each other. Not competition, like the strongest, only the strong survive. Everyone should survive. Everyone should survive. Yeah, and we can keep the strong over here and the others over there, but everyone should survive because we're all human. And this comes to the point of energy. The energy is shifting. The energy is different. You know, you can feel it. I feel it. Like right now, me making this video, you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy. Like, the energy is real. Like, they want your energy, from semen retention, you know, all the way to being sober, to where you put your focus. All these things play play a big factor. They want your energy. If you have positive energy, they want that. They want to drain you of it because they want it for themselves, but they can't have it. And these truths, the truth is the truth. When you vibe in the truth frequency, there's something about that that really intimidates people. People are scared of the truth, so they live in their own delusions. A lot of these delusions are profitable, so yeah, people want to keep us in these delusions because they make money off of it, and it keeps them in a delusional state of power. But when you speak the truth is the truth. It will never change. Like I'm saying right now, like I said earlier, this video, my energy, it will be internal because it's truth. And this comes to the history versus the mystery. History. Whoever wrote history, whoever made history, like they say, whoever controls history controls the future. But the future's a mystery, and that's my story. My story, not his story. You're making this story. You gotta remember. That's why they try to control your mind with all these books, all these things. Yes, it's okay to take information, but put the pieces together for yourself. People are gonna try to test you. Yeah, to be trolls, to laugh, to like devalue you. But I don't get paid to debate online or in person. So keep that to yourself. The truth is the truth, and this is my story. Hey, you want to deal with history? Go ahead. But I'm doing my story, and I'm going to the future. I am in the future, and the future's today, right now, in the present moment. We're doing this. All right, and then I don't know if you guys heard about BRICS. You know, that's part of the times. That's you nations uniting together to be a better nation. But I also believe this is part of a delusion, a distraction, like something bigger, something global. They're deciding to use a world currency, you know, and that goes to the crypto. This is these times of the signs of the times. You know, like you got to put all these pieces together and see what's really going on here. Really put everything together and see what's going on. Like the vibes are changing, things are changing. Things are changing. That's why they're uniting together, because they know. They know. They all work together at the end of the day. So it's with the BRICS, all right? Then it goes down to the flat earth. Flat earth, what does that even mean? I believe that means that there's more land. There's more land that they're not telling us about. There's more people that they're not telling us about. There's more things that they're not telling us about. They're able to genetically modify organisms like corn, animals. How do we not know a lot of these things that we see and we have in this sector are just genetically modified from a long time ago? That they make these animals weaker, you know, softer. Because I'm pretty sure there's animals out there who are way more vicious than we know. But these animals are here, you know, they're kind. There's a lot of them are herbivores. Yeah, there's predators out there too, but to keep the whole basis, the circle of life in order, right? But in this flat earth, you gotta think that means there's more resources. That means energy should be free, water should be free, land should be free. There's a lot of land. There's more land than there is us. Yeah, they got us in high rises. They got us going to markets. They got us putting high rises instead of more gardens. You know what I'm saying? Something's not right here. You know? They don't want us to live forever. They want us to live for a moment and just make profit off it for someone else, or just take our energy for it. But my energy is forever. And this is where it comes to these reptilians. These reptilians who are putting us up in the sky rises. These reptilians who don't want us to be gardening, who don't want us to garden. These reptilians who are taking our energy and putting this earth, making it a low frequency for their frequency to be able to maintain but they can't because the earth, Mother Nature itself, is shifting the vibe. The end of the times is a vibe shift that these reptilians cannot comprehend and cannot withstand because they're not of the source. Yes. So, obviously, what they're trying to do is do all these things on the solar eclipse, shoot rockets, CERN, all these things to keep us down. Because if they keep us down, it stays down. Mother Nature doesn't want to get rid of us. Mother Nature loves us. We're her children. So obviously she wants to take care of us. But she needs to get rid of them too. She needs to get rid of them. She's trying her best to get rid of the parasites that are here contaminating her land. And that's what it all comes down to everything. To the awakening of the chosen ones. And by that, I want to believe everyone's a chosen one. Yet, I have seen and experienced things that my consciousness just knows that they're not. Which is sad. Yes, they're part of the spirit. Yes, they are my brother and sister, but they're not a chosen one. And I don't want to say not everyone's a chosen one. I don't know. But I feel it. I can feel who is and who's not now. Before, I didn't even understand what was going on. And I couldn't comprehend it. I couldn't comprehend that I was a chosen one. I couldn't believe I was a chosen one. I didn't want to believe I was a chosen one, which is sad. But here I am with acceptance and allowing myself to be a chosen one. Here, allowing myself to speak to you guys and let you guys know what's going on and that we are in this time shift of the vibes. Like we are here. We made it. And I know you could feel it. And it's amazing. And I hope to see y'all at the other side. As I'm going through this transition to this whole shift vibe, this vibe shift, I could feel myself separating from people that I was once close to. Like old feathers just molting away. I love all of you. I love myself. And I only want to be the greatest version of myself for you, for myself, and for the greater good of all of us. Only in due time, and the time is now, and my consciousness is telling me the moment is now.